me up. Tell him, put him on me. Police ass jit. Tell him, I'm ready to
Hey,
bait.
Davion Murphy.
So bitch ass. Well
Oh
on
my
me, bummy.
god.
Davion Murphy.
Oh my god.
I'm in your hood right now.
I'm gonna make you
Davion,
crash
get
out,
off
boy.
here.
I'm gonna make you crash out.
I been in the shadows, man. I ain't
Davion, get off here.
I'm gonna
God, boy.
make you crash out,
Spaz, boy.
Davion
I'ma
Murphy.
fold you, boy. That's on spaz, boy.
Hey, I got a piss too. I can piss in the cup. And I'm trying my hardest, so close to falling. If it's in my heart, it's on my face. Getting kinda hard to hide my pain. Last night I had a dream. The day finally came, but they stopped saying my motherfucking name. At least I.
Oh, she a jigga bop, Tonight I'm trying to chicken bop, You know it's up, I'm really on my top. I'm on my top, say DJ, running from the top, turn it up a notch.
YouTube, what it is, what it do, what it be like. Welcome back to What the Hell It Knows. Where everything we react to, you gonna be like, what the hell, man? Hey, we back with another video, reaction video. And today, man, we got, I think this is a 1090 Jake channel, end of sentence, you feel me? And the title of this video is Julio, Foolio. Suspect makes multiple confessions in the interrogation room. You feel what I'm saying? Now, y'all know they been in trial. The trial started, I mean, like maybe a few weeks ago or something like that. You know, I ain't really been keeping up with it like that. But you know, we're gonna react to this, man, because one of the suspects, man, which is the big heavyset guy, what's this dude's name, man? I forgot his name, bro, but yeah, he was the one who was just tweaking out in the interrogation room, man, like just doing some crazy stuff, saying crazy stuff, and really giving himself away, you feel me? And so, you know, and then he was trying to play them like they was, like, you know, like he didn't know what was going on, but they got you on video, dog, like acting out in the interrogation room. Crazy, man. But look, man, appreciate y'all, man. We're gonna dive into it, man. Let's get it.
Normal people have all thought about committing a crime or two, right? Like somebody cut you off in traffic, you think about pulling them out of the car like Grand Theft Auto, or somebody's trolling you online, you feel like punching them through the screen, but we keep ourselves composed and go about our day. Well, the same can't be said for Davion Murphy, one of the Foolio 5 that has been charged with the rapper's assassination after stalking, tracking, killing, and bragging about it all. From Davion himself, as he sat in the interrogation room reenacting the shooting, expressing his hatred and giving every reason why he crashed out. Davion was the last to be arrested, on the run for 6 months, and could be seen smiling in his last moments of freedom. A less than 30-second walk for us probably felt like an eternity for him, as in his mind he knows this is it. Everything he once knew is no longer. Or maybe not, because while Davion was free, he was allegedly still online crashing out on his ops.
Put me up. Tell him, put him on me. Police ass jit. Tell him, I'm ready to bait.
Davion Murphy.
So bitch ass. Well on me, bummy.
Davion Murphy.
Oh my god.
I'm in your hood right now.
I'm gonna make you
Davion,
crash
get
out,
off here.
boy. I'm gonna make you crash out.
I been in the shadows, man. I ain't
I'm
God,
gonna
boy.
make you crash
Spaz,
out,
boy.
Davion
I'ma
Murphy.
fold you, boy. That's on spaz, boy. I'ma fold you, boy.
And not for nothing, speaking from experience here, the first thing a fat motherfucker do when something happens is pull their shirt back down. So the fact that he's cheesing in this picture and not even worried about his belly falling out just tells me he gives no fucks. Entering the interrogation room, multiple clips would go viral as it seems Davion wasn't able to contain himself.
Sister. Hey, I got a piss too. I can piss in the cup.
This nigga 1090 J act like he's skinny or something. Like, nigga, ain't you fat too? You know what I'm saying? He like around the same size. Or I know he was bigger at one point in time. He might have slimmed down, but nigga.
Trying my Last night I had a dream.
Yeah, it looked like his ass was still high off of whatever he was on when they did the drill or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that's what's going on with him. You hear me? Until reality sit in, you know, like right now, yeah, it's hitting him. But yeah, he must be feeling good, boy.
Probably came, but he stopped saying my motherfucking name. Oh, he stopped fucking that bitch.
Now, Davion was talking before even being asked to, which detectives love to see, but the conversation would quickly turn when they entered the room, as Davion would make some surprising claims.
My face passed all over the news.
How'd you feel about that?
Man, bro, I need some telling myself in. Y'all gotta do y'all job. Y'all did y'all job, nigga. Congratulations.
Question. After Foolio gets killed ultimately in Tampa, did you hear about that at all when you were at the Airbnb? Was anyone talking about it? No. Okay.
I wasn't even thinking nothing of it. I woke up that morning before I even took off the temple. I woke up that morning, and before I called my dog, I always check my social media. I don't know if it's like a habit, but I see who wrote me and all that shit. I seen that shit come across Instagram, but they ain't say nothing about the location and where it was at or nothing. They just said Jacksonville rapper dead. So you know, I ain't gonna, you know, man, come on, man. God bless dead, my people, man. You feel me? Nigga ain't gonna sit there like it's love, dog. It's fuck, dog. You feel me? And nigga, I can't say I didn't rejoice and I was happy.
Yeah.
But you feel me? It's like, yeah, it was that. Like,
So
he dead. Oh shit, he dead. They don't call him. Oh shit.
So you heard about it on social media?
Y'all seen it on Instagram?
There was no conversation of it at the Airbnb. Okay.
Duval Promo posted that shit earlier that morning.
It was all over YouTube and everything.
Yeah, Duval Promo posted that bit earlier that morning. And I think actually, after I seen those Duval Promo, my mama sent it to me. From the same picture I seen on Instagram, my mama sent it to me from my phone.
Okay.
And I'm like, yeah, I already seen it. She's like, I can't believe it. Oh my God, I just pray for his family. I'm like, I don't give a fuck about that nigga's family.
And I never understood why people do this, right? Like, why are you sitting there giving a whole bullshit story to people whose profession it is to weed through the bullshit, have the information before they ask you, and then solidify whatever the truth is? Like, you really think they think what you're telling them? Detectives would call him out for his bullshit story, claiming he heard about Foolio's death from Duval Promo's Instagram page, and they'd remind him this is a death penalty case.
I used to work in Jacksonville's homicide unit. I don't anymore. I work in a different unit. And I can assure you, the story you gave it sucks, right? I explained to you why. I'm not bluffing you. I swear on my mother that all of that's true that I told. I wanted to give you one last opportunity to share maybe another story that you'd like to share with us. But if you want to say that, that's fine.
You realize the seriousness of it's a death penalty case.
For sure, I understand.
So I get it. You said you've been here.
But you want me to tell you what I ain't worried about?
Yeah.
Look who we talking about. Look who we talking about.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing is, y'all are used to Duval County stuff and the way that Duval County and this judicial circuit operates. Hillsborough County is another beast. They don't handle violent crime like we do. You see what I mean? Granted, our numbers are way down this year. Praise the Lord. We don't need violence in the city. We like to make this a safe place and a good vacation spot. But Hillsborough, they don't know what it's like to have 150 homicides in a year. You know what I mean? It's like it becomes mute to us. Where down there they're like, holy crap, what? Like I'm being dead honest with you. I talked to them, the attorneys and stuff there, and they're trying like 4 different death penalty cases this year, and it's like, what? This is the first one I've been on law enforcement for 8.5 years. And this is the first one I've ever been a part of or like seen.
Now, the comparison that they make between Duval County handling murder cases differently than Hillsborough County is 100% true, because Tampa does not see the same amount of murder as Jacksonville. Jacksonville is the biggest city in Florida, has the highest murder rate in Florida. Tampa just isn't on that level. So when you have a brazen shooting like this in Tampa, they're coming to cook that ass.
I ain't had nothing to do with that, and I'm finna get judged for it. They can put that in the light. talking about it.
But
And I hope it don't be a biased thing. I hope it don't be a biased thing because it's nothing.
what would be the bias?
The biased thing is treating him like a victim, like his mama.
Oh, we're talking about Charles.
Treating him like a victim, like his mama doing over the internet. Like my auntie, God listen to this Rod Adams. My auntie was depressed, dead reading. My grandma died behind that. My grandma caught a heart attack behind the songs that he was making.
Because he was always
Like
disciplined.
Corbin mama couldn't walk out of the house without seeing somebody in the public. You know how they do TikToks anywhere. Where's Corbin?
Yeah, that's it.
Like you gotta feel like somebody pissed on my cousin's grave. Like you gotta feel that. You gotta feel like who we talking to. I'm just praying it wasn't biased. I just pray it don't be biased. I ain't had nothing to do with it. I'm gonna remain my innocence, man. Whatever happened at the end of this, man, all goes to Allah. You feel me? Like to Allah came from, Allah returned. You feel me? So it's like I just pray it don't be biased. Don't be biased. Like
Don't be the jury.
yeah.
Davion would stick to his guns, claiming he has nothing to do with the killing, but hopes the jury isn't biased and treating Foolio like a victim when he isn't. Davion would claim his grandma died of a heart attack because of Foolio's songs. Corbin's mom couldn't go outside. Without the constant reminder Corbin got kidnapped, they found his bones, he was rot. Davion would claim his cousin's grave was pissed on, and without even realizing it, he was confessing a pure hatred for Foolio, giving every bit of a motive to detectives as to why he would want Foolio dead. An hour and a half into the interrogation room, Davion would put on a stunning display.
This shit crazy as fuck. They kind of talking about putting nigga in the box.
He'd reenact the same way he killed Foolio, not even realizing he'd been recorded by a Tesla camera that would be replayed in court. But if you think the footage in the interrogation room was bad, Davion's cousin Rashad would have a dead expression in court, while Davion can be seen not giving a fuck, even laughing as he faces a possible death sentence. And
Yeah, see, he think it's a game though. See what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if he don't know. Well, he probably got word now. You know, niggas talking and you feel what I'm saying? Like about that interrogation footage. Whether he know, if he don't know, for you to be thinking it's a game, man, them people finna bam you, boy. Just damn like that. The fact you just in there nonchalant, you just laughing, joking, you think it's a game, like, man, people finna bam you, dog. I'm just saying.
Just for a brief minute, put yourself in Rashad's shoes. You're sitting here thinking about, I'm never getting any girl again. I'm not gonna be here for GTA 6. I'm missing out on all type of shit. And my co-defendant is over here laughing and smiling. Like, I know I'm done. I'm done. It's over with. You can tell by looking at his expression, he hears his cousin and he's like, we are fried. Not even mentally ill, just satisfied with the way it all ends. Foolio's dead. Davion likely thinks he'll receive a life sentence and live out his life within the Florida prison system. But if sentenced to death, he'll be placed in a one-man cell, face years of appeals until finally receiving a death date.
I forgot about that, gang. Them niggas, it's a possibility nigga can get the death sentence, man. Like, you looking at death, man. And you on it be like, I don't know. Some niggas accept their fate, though. Maybe he like, hey, you know, it is what it is with him. You know what I'm saying? He probably like, man, I wasn't gonna be shit anyway, so, you know. Damn, bro.
And when that day comes, he'll be executed. A pawn in a war. Foolio's legacy is sadly one of pain and karma. He thrived off disrespect, leaving no one shocked when he met his demise. But his music lives on. while Davion left nothing to be remembered for other than a careless decision that cost him everything. And to be honest, Davion is 27 years old right now. What else do we know him for? He doesn't make music. He doesn't make money. He just gangbangs in Jacksonville. That's it. That's all he's known for. But this is the thing. In the streets, they call it putting in work. When you shoot somebody, when you stab somebody, when you're going and doing this and that to other people, you're putting in work. So, I mean, if you want to look at it from a street perspective, he's worked for exactly where he's at. He got his top up out of there. They drove, did a whole field trip all the way down to Tampa from Jacksonville, killed Foolio, and it says in the paperwork, Davion was listening to Foolio's music while he was driving back because it sounds different. You hear Foolio dissing all your homies and shit, you're full of rage, but after you killed them, you're full of happiness. He said something about getting drunk off his blood, all type of weird shit in text messages. He's worked for everything he now has. A possible death sentence. He worked for it. A life sentence. He worked for it. Forever eating fucking noodles, chips, shebangs. He worked for it. This is the end of the line. There's nothing after this. So for y'all watching this, you don't have to live this lifestyle to see how it ends. Foolio's dead. You see how it ends for him. Davion's about to get fucking forever or turned into dust. That's how it's going to end for him. That's it. And when he gets into prison, he's going to realize what I realized. When I got to prison, and I'm not talking about a reception center, a boot camp, a work camp. When I got to my actual prison, when I was in HO4, closed custody, highest custody level you can have in the Florida prison system while still walking in general population. I'm around lifers, killers, and whatever the fuck else. Crazy sentences. And I realized, this is it. This is the end of the line. There's nothing else after this except death. Except being put in the ground. I'm caged away from society. My release date tells me I'll be allowed back into society. But some of these dudes in here, they're not coming home until 2040 something, 50 something, 60 something. This was back in 2013, 14, 15 when I was in there. Their release dates are that far away. You had dudes in there, their release date said 9999. That's going to be his reality. And I saw y'all comments, and I got a lot of DMs when I was talking about starting a Discord to teach y'all what I know. Teach y'all you don't have to look for a job, you can create a job. Don't invest in these dumbass sneakers. You want to walk around with Dior's, Louis, this and that. You want Amiri jeans. Take that same $1,000 and invest in yourself. Sign up for something that's going to teach you something. Learn something. Find a hustle. Or live like them. Because if you don't die or end up in prison, the rest of these dudes, look at Chicago, the whole drill scene. If they're not dead or in prison, or miraculously a superstar rapper, which is barely any of them, they're all just in their 30s, mid-30s, and broke as fuck, doing nothing. Probably living off a girl's Section 8. She's buying the groceries with food stamps. He's selling weed, lean, or whatever.
Yeah, nigga, yeah, whatever, man, with all that, yeah, he's, which you ain't lying, but anyway, yeah, man, dude, man, I ain't gonna lie, they all cooked, man, I ain't hear nothing recently about the, female, though, what was her name, damn, what's that little chick name, what it is, Alicia or something? I think that's her name, something like that. Yeah, y'all come and let me know what's good with her, man. I'm gonna have to look up some stuff about her and see what's good with her. You know what I'm saying? But man, they cooked like all of them. You feel what I'm saying? Just they thought they had everything mapped out, planned out. But in reality, it was sloppy. It was still sloppy work. You feel me? Man, people had license plate readers, cameras, the Airbnb footage from there, you know, from when they checked in, checked out, you know, then dude used his mama whip, you feel what I'm saying? Like, it was just bad, bro. Everything about it was bad, bro, you know, and so, yeah, that's where we at with it, man. Appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. Comment, like, subscribe, man. Hype this thing up for your boy, man. You feel what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, I might get into some comments on this video, man. I'm gonna read some of these comments and see what's going on with it, man. It say, this dude slower than molasses on cold 1 in the morning. One say, you can never talk your way out of an arrest, but you can certainly talk your way into one. Watching these videos at work motivate me to keep working. Much love. Straight up. To stay out of trouble, man. Facts. Devion look like an evil Corey Holcomb. Hey, dude look like Corey Holcomb, man. Look at him. Damn. Let me read the reply to that, man. Look, they joked out. I swear I thought the same at first. He might be his son, the way he be moving. Life in prison is like graduation for demons. Next stop is hell. He literally singing before they even came in. Bro said he ain't gonna be out for GTA 6. Rocking Jordans with no socks. Lock his ass up. Damn, dude ain't have no socks on. You know that boy stinky as hell. Stinky as fuck. Yeah, y'all, that was just a few comments, man. But, hey, man, dude definitely cooked, though, man. But, I want to hear what y'all think, y'all thoughts on it. Man, to the next one, man, y'all be safe, be blessed, man. I'm out.